It's my turn. I'm going to start crying before I even start talking. So. We're going to get a little emotional. I need a little support, a little screaming. I guess I want to start off by thanking both the Wood and Lawrence's and the Woods and the Faust for hosting tonight's evening. It's really a wonderful evening, and also for Alden and Ike pulling this night together. It's really awesome. So can we just give them all a round of applause? So I've known Alden since I guess we were 20 years old. Not going to tell you how long. Well, just about a year or so. It's been a great year. I'm not kidding, been thinking about this for a long time. Because every time Alden would meet a guy, she'd be like, this guy's the one. This is it, Yasmin. And every time I'd be like, intervention. Like I was on the page with Willis. I was like, oh no, this is not happening. It's not happening. The thing is, you guys, is that Alden's actually been married before. I don't think she's told you that. She hasn't. It's out, Alds. Sorry. Sorry, Ike. She's been married to a woman. It was me. It is me. We're married. And we're always going to be married, so don't even worry about it. It's not. I'm not breaking this shit up. Not doing it. It actually all started back in the fall of 1999. This is going to be a really long speech. I've been drinking a little bit. It was the fall of 1999. It was our senior year. Alden and I moved into a nice little house in Eagle Rock, California. Occidental College, I don't know if you guys know, our president, Barack Obama, went there. You guys are all probably Republicans, aren't you? Southerners, Wyoming. Not cute. Anyway. So we were in LA. We were seniors. Alden lived upstairs. I lived downstairs. And our eyes met. I'm serious. She was tall and blonde. I was brown-haired and tall. And we were like this duo. It was killer. It was killer. It was. We felt like a powerhouse. The problem is that no one else thought we were a powerhouse. It was kind of like our own little world. I'm going to tell you guys about that in a second. So we met and we fell in love. Andrea Wood actually bought Alden some really awesome furniture for her deck. And we had scheduled our classes so that we could be out of class by 11 a.m. for prime sun hours. We were really into education at the time. We were like, we're going to take over the world one company at a time, just take them down. We got to have a tan while we do it. So we kept our refrigerators stocked, and we met every day up there with Andre. Pink champagne, $1.99, $2 Chuck. We were living it up. It was the life. You don't even know, you guys. It was like amazing, Alden and I, our life. It was so great. So we kind of lived in this whirlwind of a life, this college whirlwind, and we would have these kind of we'd have these parties. I remember this one party we had, it was like a Valentine's party. Oh wait, let me back up a little bit. So I was in a sorority. I don't like to admit it. It's super embarrassing. It's called Alpha Lambda Phi Alpha. It was a local sorority. That was the most pathetic thing. Like, you could get in if you wanted to. You'd be like, I want to be in there. Okay. Here's the problem. Alden was also in a sorority. Hers was like Delta Omega, I don't know, weird girls. Alden to this day is like, I chose that sorority because it was like the smart girls. And it was like, they were like the normal girls. And you guys were, I'm not going to use the word because there's adults in the room. But You guys were not the good girls. But she would look out her window every day, wishing she was an Alpha Lambda Phi Alpha. And then she met me and she was like, I'm in. And then I deactivated it and it was over. But so we're in this house and we would throw these parties, and we threw this Valentine's Day party. And we were like, you guys, it's gonna be killer. We're gonna have a VIP room at the Valentine's Day party. So Alden had this huge deck on top of the house, and we spent like days planning it, spending our parents' money, buying alcohol. I had a credit card, she had a credit card. We had no idea who was paying it, but we knew it was being paid. So we bought this stick, and we wrapped a ribbon around it. We were like, this is great. It's going to be a kissing stick. And we're going to walk around the party, and we're going to hold it over people's heads like mistletoe. And everyone's going to love us. And we're definitely going to find the guy we want to be. I mean, this is like, it's going to be an amazing night. And then only the people that we allow into the VIP room are going to be people allowed in the VIP room. Fast forward to the end of the night, all the night, VIP room, no one else. The thing is, we looked at each other, and it was like, we were like, this is like the best place in the entire world. Like this, where we are, right? We were like, we're the coolest motherfuckers in the world. Like, sorry you guys, I don't mean to use bad language, but seriously, that's what we thought. We were like, we were so cool, but we were so alone. It was horrible. Then we were watching the Oscars, right? The Oscars. We're sitting in front of the Oscars, and Alden's like, we're like, oh my God. Seriously, who are you going to take to the Oscars when they go? She's like, I'm taking Christian Bale. I'm like, well, I am going to take Ben Affleck. And she's like, well, what if you go and I'm not invited? And I'm like, well, obviously we're going to take each other. The problem is that we never actually had the conversation as to why we were actually going to be invited to the Oscars. We were just going to go. Neither of us had any talent to be, well, no, that's not true. Alden made a video at the end of the senior year. That was cute. Let's just say I starred in it. It was awesome. The point of my stories is like, the world revolved around Alden and Yasmin. That's what we thought. We thought the world was like kind of like Maid, and then we dropped in it. We went backpacking through Europe. We fought constantly. Alden, I was reading Who Moved My Cheese? You guys know that book? Thought I was like going to take over the world with that, and she was reading like poetry, some stupid poetry, and she would yell at me like, "Why don't you read poetry? You're just reading like business stuff." And we would like fight constantly. But it was like we were truly a married couple. It was really romantic. We loved each other through and through. So I've known her for that long. We lived in New York together. And it didn't, I'll get a little serious now. So it didn't come until, Alden is like, I mean, I'm not kidding, like the best friend a girl can have. And it didn't come until my dad passed away 2 years ago, and Alden came home to my home, like to New York. And she went to every, I made her go to every chain food restaurant I've ever been to when I was 7 years old. We went to Applebee's. We went to like Benihana. I pretended it was her birthday, and they bombed her on the head with like a Benihana thing. The thing is, like, she was there. I was by myself, and she was there. 10 days, she sat with me. She cried with me. She loved me. She was like my partner. I entered the picture. Thanks. And I'll take it back for a second. I mean, I did have those, I'm not kidding, I had those interventions. I did. And then I met Ike. And Ike's like, you're killer. Like, you're like a brother to me. You make Alden so happy. I don't trust a lot of people. I trust you. You're such a good person, and you do so much for Alden. And I met your mom and your sister in New York, and I fell in love with Jane and Ashlyn Fast. I knew you came from good stock, Southern stock. Which us New Yorkers, you know, we look out for that Southern stock. So, I will say, Alden, I love you. I really do. You're such a fantastic couple. You deserve the best. You deserve each other. I love you till the end of the world, both of you. And you've been a support for me, and I can't wait to see what your life has ahead of you. So, to Alden and Ike, cheers.